Hi, beautiful Leo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. I want to start with telling you of something that I hope you feel is exciting or as excited as I am. I'm going to have this little draw, this little thing where you get the chance to have a personal reading with me for free. I'm going to tell you all about it at the end of this reading. So if you're not interested, just watch the reading and then you just shut off the video. If you are interested, you just continue and watch, and I will tell you all about it at the very end. So I think that's exciting. Then I sit down with a little bit of meditation situation here before I start, and I specifically ask now for channel messages to have a clearer and more deep connection with you guys who are watching. And what I got here, which is a little bit of a shout out from Spirit to you, I started out with a cowboy hat. So if someone lives in their cowboy hat, or just bought one, or just saw one, or like when you hear me say cowboy hat, you just know, oh my god, like that is me, that is for me. Then Spirit says hello, and then I got just black, and it felt a little bit like, you know, a horse, like the horse's name is, you call them black, or it doesn't necessarily just have to be the color. It has to make sense to you why I have some black stuff somewhere, you know, because it's so, in a way it's so broad, but in a way it can also be like so detailed. Like for one person, they just got, oh my god, that's black, it's what we call blah blah blah, you know. Spirit says hello. And then I got, someone is irritated on their drive home. So I feel like there's two people in the car and they're driving home, and one person is really irritated. And I don't know if they're irritated that we're going home too soon, or that we're, whatever has happened, we're having a little bit of it doesn't even have to be like a conversation going on in the car. One is a little bit pissed off, and so they're just cranky and being quite quiet. Okay, I'm sorry. Then Spirit says hello. Spirit's with you. Yeah, and then a final thing that I got was this sour candy that pops in your mouth. You know that I haven't eaten those since I was a child. And I saw those, and I don't remember if those were the colors that when I ate them, but like and simultaneously I finished the color. Pink, turquoise, and white. Pink, turquoise, and white was in the color scheme that I saw. And is that candy that it's like pops. It pops in your mouth as it just comes in into brrr, like everywhere. It can also be like stuff, like I opened to my big I opened I got a new couch, and then I opened one of the pillows that like was on the supposed to go on behind your back. It was a zipper, and I started to open it, and out came what looks like sour candy. Like the smallest little, if you think of the smallest ball that you ever saw in your life, and a million of them just started pouring out. Ooh, I'm sorry. Let's not go in there. It can be something with that, and that was a while ago for me. So that's not the fact that I picked it up for myself, but it's those small, is that type of feeling. Were they that small, the sour candy? Was it even sour? But I got sour candy that pops in the mouth. Small, turquoise, pink, and white. I don't know, did you just buy them for your kids? Did you just buy them for yourself? Did you just talk to someone about like, oh my god, do you remember we had those when we were children? Or like a stuffing for your pillow, or something like that. Okay, we're going over to the cards. We're going to see what's going on for Leo for the month of April. We're starting with 3 initial cards here with Wisdom of the Oracle deck. 3 initial cards, and we're just going to go deeper into the message to get information, inspiration, and maybe a little bit of humor. And solution if you need one. So Leo for the month of April, what's going on? 3 cards is what we are looking for. I was quick. First one is Observer, number 49. And then we have Exchanging Gifts, number 27. And what else? Third card out. There you go. I love this card. Imagine 20. So just give me a second. It's interesting because I'm seeing connection in all 3 of these. So the fox here, I just feel like the way that they're reaching out, like they're looking for a connection, like a star connection. They're sitting on a golden egg, so they're sitting on a huge potential here and reaching for a star connection. So if a Leo is literally like you're reaching out to your star family, your star, like a star constellation, Sirius, the Pleiades, Orion in my case, what have we, the Arcturians, like if you're reaching for a connection with a star family, with the 49 there, and then exchanging gifts. So I'm seeing this cat and this woman, like, if we can, camera. Anywho, it's like she has something little, like a little petal, not pebble, petal, like on the flower. She's like, she gives that to the cat, and cat is giving like a little love heart in return. Like they're exchanging gifts, but it's the connection. Like we're looking for a connection here with each other. And here in the imagine that girl, boy, woman, man is like reaching for a connection with the moon. It's actually a connection with the moon up here as well. But we want connection. You can just pull a card on that and just get what is the connection there about before we get into it individually. What is the connection about? Connection. I dropped them, I'm sorry. Connection. Material harvest. We're having the sketch in the back, and doesn't really give me too much. It feels like the connection will give you material harvest. Once you make this connection, once you have this connection, so whether that's to spirit, like your higher power, or like making a connection with someone that's gonna have things come into fruition for you. So yeah, I guess the connection leads to material harvest. I guess that's an answer, but I'm not too happy with it. I'm not happy with the answer, so I want another one. No, but it's like, it's not really what I'm after. why maybe that is it. Like, why so much about the connection? Because that's the way you'll get your material harvest. But can I just get one more clarifier here? Clarifying. Yeah. Authority, and it's the same layout, the same. Okay, so we have sketches in the back. So the first card here, you see let's do this. The sketches here we've drawn, like, so if this is, for instance, like a house that you want for real, like if that is the thing, like we're looking at a house and we've drawn a sketch of it, like right there and right there. And in the other one here as well, it's like we have a sketch of the pillar. We're building something, we have the sketch of the pillar. It's not real yet. You are real, and the stuff sitting in front of you are real. You are real, and you're staying in your integrity, like you're staying in alignment to get this to be materialized. Does that make sense? 9 is wish fulfillment, and 4 is laying a new foundation for yourself. And so it is connection. The connection that we're seeking in all of it, whether it's a connection to your spirit world, like to the star family, star constellation. The connection with the cat. The cat for me represents love, like to love yourself, which is the beautiful connection. We're seeking the love inside of ourselves. And, and the connection with what feels like the universe. And in the imagery, like whatever you can imagine, you can create, obviously. I think that's quite obvious these days, isn't it? That if you can conjure, what do you say that? Conjure. If you can conjure up an idea about it, there's the whole thing for you to be able to manifest it. It's so much about the connection with your heart, connection with love, connection with your star family, connection with the universe. To stick, like whatever it is here that you have planned for, that you have drawn up in. Some people might even have a real sketch, like you have a sketch of a house, you have a sketch of like how you planned out your life, how you want it to be. I think I've talked about this movie before. I don't know if it was Leo that I talked with about it, but the movie about Serena and not Vanessa, Serena Williams and, oh my lord, I can't remember her face. Anyway, the two phenomenal tennis players. The movie that is out now, King Richard, that Will Smith is playing the role of King Richard, like Richard is their father, and their father had made a plan to create the biggest stars in history in tennis before they were born. Before they were born. So it's not like they were born and they were 7, 8 years old and they are figuring out like, oh, they have a tendency to be really natural gifted here when it comes to tennis. No, he had planned it out before they came in. Like, what? And to just understand the power of belief and the power of planning, like, here's where we're going, is just so freaking powerful. And I just feel this connection, like everything is about connection here. But one way of connecting is like connecting with your star family, star constellation. And I'm getting like Pleiades, Sirius, like that kind of star thing. Connection with love, like to really connect with yourself, to feel love for yourself, to feel worthy. And then the connection to the universe, to just visualize and imagine what it is that you want, like to hold it like King Richard in your mind, like this is where we're going. The connection to the loyalty and the connection to your dream. And then it's like, so like we're staying, like that's going to lead to the material harvest. It's going to lead to manifesting, and we're staying in our integrity, like we're staying in that alignment. And whatever was a sketch in the back here, like the pillars, will then manifest into real tennis players / whatever you want. Okay, going deeper into this, what else can we tell Leo about this, please? Interesting, a little bit different start here. I'm used to do like card for card. Okay, going deeper here for Leo, please. And then I'm curious. Loyal heart. I just want to say this loyal heart card can be so much about being, what I just said, being loyal to your dream. So, the community card, number 8. And 8 I often associate with Leo. And the yin card, number 2, which I always associate with alcohol. So what I'm feeling here with these two is that first Leo, we need to get out of some old thinking. Maybe that's a little bit with the observer. Like, we need to come from a little bit of a different perspective in order to kamma hem det här. In order to have this come all the way home. Like, this is such a telling card, such a telling image. We're too small for this. You've outgrown the situation. Whether that is like you literally have outgrown the house that you're in, like you need more space around you, or you literally have outgrown the town that you're in, like the opportunities for you are just not there, or you've outgrown a relationship, you've outgrown old beliefs. Whatever that is like, okay, if we can just get out of that old situation, because we cannot even stand up straight anymore, and reconnect. Maybe that's a little bit with the sour candy. You know, the sour candy, just immediately when I got that, it moved me back to my childhood. It's like it goes in an instant to go back there. And just the other day, I think it was just yesterday, I was walking outside, I think it was in the morning, and it was so much fog. Like, it was so much fog outside that for some reason, because of the humidity or something, it brought so much to life. Like the smell in the soil, in the ground, just really had this smell of forest. Like, and it just really put me back into childhood. Like, I so remember our little, field trips where we went out with a class, and it was a particular smell as you came into the forest or into the woods when it was like spring, summer. And this, like yesterday, and my little boy, because I was like, oh my God, oh my God, it smells so good. And he was like, what are you doing? Like, it smells like my childhood. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, he's soon turning 4. Like, what is mom doing right now? He's seen some weird stuff, but this is like, what is she up to? I could not stop smelling that. It just put me right back there. And with so much like freedom, and how we just, very carefree, just we're walking out with our friends in the forest, where we're probably going to watch some spiders or bugs or whatever. And then we're going to have our beautiful picnic that we have long, hours and hours, which felt like a long time before we packed in our little backpacks, and I just adored it. I just loved it. And that smell in an instant put me back there. And there's something, why I go on and on about that, both with the sour candy and the smell. There's something about reconnecting with your inner child. It's something about remembering those carefree days, or the childlike days, or just having like a childlike outlook on life, and be very, very carefree and open and free, allowing that inner child to come out. You've outgrown the situation. You might not feel so stuck, Leo. You might not feel so stuck like, oh man, how should I get out of this? You might even, like, you might actually be aware of it and understand that this is what it's going to take. Okay? And then together with the yin card is, I was almost going to make another alcohol joke, but it's not funny anymore. The yin card is all about allowing things to happen, making it like, so you work on the connection, Leo. You find that connection wherever you can find it. If that is with your inner child, if that is the love for yourself, if that is with your star constellation, if that is like to just feel connected when you're in your dreams about it, and then stay in that integrity, stay in that alignment, that connection, and and then move out, like understand the next steps to take, because you're guided there, but you're not forcing anything, you're not pushing anything. The yin card is about allowing. We're allowing this to fall into place. If there's anyone to contact anyone, they should contact you. If there's something about going about something, you should wait for that. Like, you shouldn't move a millimeter until you have a clear inspiration. This is about conscious allowing, which is like, okay, I give this up to the universe. I just trust that the universe is yielding to me whatever it is that I need at the moment when I need it. I'm going to move this into the extension and see what else I can find there for you. So if you find like this is your reading, or your interest, if it sounds interesting, you want to hear more about it, there's two ways to get there. And it's one is the Vimeo link, and the other one is to buy me a coffee. And there you can go and you can go and buy me a coffee, which will just support the channel, but then also as a beautiful result, it opens up to every single extended reading that I've done for every sign, not just for Leo. And once you're a supporter, you're always a supporter. So then you'll have access to what I'm posting in the future as well. So hope to see some of you guys there if you resonate with it. And now I'm going to move on to the competition. And I was just thinking the other day, how can we make the world a better place? I had a little bit of a Miss World conversation with myself. I just want peace on earth. And I figured, okay, I can give back in the sense that I can offer a personal reading for free. And what I want in return is for you to sit for about 3 to 5 minutes and just feel grateful. Whatever you find that you feel so grateful for, or that you just feel love for, whatever it's like, whatever gratitude or love that you feel for something, to just sit with your eyes closed preferably and just go inwards and just feel the feeling of that. And that will just emanate out into the world and spread a lot of love into the world. And then if you want to, you can write a little bit about it in the comment section. You can write in the comment section what you're grateful for or what you feel love for. You don't have to, because if it might be very personal. And so if you want to be a little bit private, you don't have to write there in order to be a part of the competition or having a chance to win this. So then just tell me in some way that you want to be a part of it. I'm in, and a couple of hearts or whatever, to let me know that you want to be a part of it, because not everyone wants to be a part of it. They might just be there to comment something different. And if I don't see any indication that you want to be a part of it, I'm going to leave that out, or I'm going to leave you out. So, and then I'm going to draw it on the 14th of April. I'm going to announce the winner. Spirit is going to help me. And as a numerology nerd, that I just figured that was the best date, because it's a new beginning for the heart. with the 14, and then the 4 is like it's a heart matter, and it's laying a new foundation. So you sit in love and gratitude and send all this beautiful love out into the world, and as a result, you get a chance to win a personal reading for free. I thought that was good. Okay, I hope you like it. And I'll look out for, I might not answer. It doesn't mean that I haven't seen your comment. I just don't have time to answer everyone. And Spirit will guide me to the right person. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see some of you guys in the extension.